When you start thinking about the spectrum of data protection and business continuity, it can get to be a pretty complex story. So what you have to really do is think about what are you trying to do. What are you trying to protect locally? What are you trying to protect over a period of time? And what are you trying to protect over different sites and locations? Also, is your data protection working across many different devices or just a single? Most of the vendors out there are trying to get you to put data protection on a single box. DataCore Software is designed to work across all of it. And there's a spectrum of capabilities. You need CDP, continuous data protection, so you can go back in time and recreate, for instance, what happened yesterday before a virus attack. There's capabilities like metro clustering. You know, I want to put a copy, mirror this thing across the river, so in case there's a local problem, I can go to the other site. And then there's disaster recovery in the classic terms of let's send this over to New York or maybe another location to protect it. With DataCore, the simple way to summarize data availability is right to the core. And what I mean by that is it's got to do some very basic things. First, those data protection services and the availability services have to work universally across all devices, works with the different hypervisors, and works across the entire network, fiber channel, iSCSI, etc. Now, what is high availability all about? It's really about two fundamental, simple ideas. You got to have two things out there, and they got to be physically separated. DataCore works with that principle very simply. Two instances can be located and they can be running on a VM, they can be running on physical servers, and they can be stretched over distances. Now, you can obviously scale this much further beyond two nodes, but fundamentally two is all that's required. This is very different than, for instance, these hyper-converged systems today that require 3 nodes and even more additional complexity, but most importantly, it's a third more expensive. Beyond the high availability and the ability to stretch over different locations, the other thing is it really a zero touch, no scripts involved, no human intervention, complete failover and failback? And I gotta tell you, I go to so many sites and what people talk about is failover. And that's not really what the IT shop cares. They want to know about recovery. Because the moment something goes bad, you're not really worried if it got moved somewhere else. What you're worried about is how do I get my business running? And recovery is the core. And when you can make that transparent, simple, automated, and the users never even see it, which is what DataCore does better than anybody else. You can run on DataCore your applications, your Oracle, your SAP, your ERP systems. You don't even know when a system went down. Why? We failed over, zero touch, fail over, fail back. Those applications kept running. And no downtime. That's the key.